Hi guys! So it's been like so long since since I put up a vlog. And since you've seen me with a towel on my head. But I wanted to do wanted to make one right now. So I recently saw Silent Hill Revelations, so basically Silent Hill 2, the movie. I watched it during the day. I recommend if you're gonna watch anything scary and you get scared at night and you watch alone, that you watch it during the day, because you can watch like a lot more happier stuff after, so that you won't, are not scared at night and then you can't fall asleep. Stuff like that, like me. So I watched that and I really liked the plot and like the backstory, history and stuff like that. I really liked that. So it got in my head like, okay, now I want to know the history, because now I'm inspired to, sadly, write a story kind of with. And I'm inspired to write something like that. Yeah, some cult thing. Uses a person, not maybe a child, but something like that. And then something bad happens in town. But that might just really be copying Silent Hill, but like, I'm inspired. So I want to eventually I will write something like that. Maybe, I don't know. But the point is, since I love like the plot lines and backstory and history of like all that stuff, that when I watched a movie, I was like, okay, I want to know more about this, so I want to watch the games. So I've been watching the walkthrough and gameplays on YouTube, and it's been very kind of informative. So obviously the first one was I watched Silent Hill. And that, like, it's interesting. Like, some of the stuff in there is like, why are you doing that and all that? Why is it like this and not kind of like the movie? But it's similar to the movie. I kind of like the movie better than the actual game, but I can see where they got like their how they structured the movie. I watched PewDiePie's playthrough. It's okay. Yeah, it's been a while since I watched it, so I don't have, my brain is not completely on the idea of it right now. I didn't like. As I said, I like the way they made the plot line, the story of the movie slightly different from the first game. I actually like the fact that how how the story of Alessa, it's like, oh, it feels a lot better than the game, and I like the way her mother actually, loved her. Then the game is like, in the game she just wants to use her to make God appear. Like, I like how the... Basically, I just liked how the movie was than the game. Yeah. So, I don't know how to describe that, because it's not in my brain anymore. So, I'm gonna move on to, Silent Hill 2. When I started watching it, like, at first I was starting to watch PewDiePie, but that was, something was wrong with the screen, so I went and looked for someone else. And I found, TheRadBrad. And that's all together. And I really liked his commentary. I also like PewDiePie's commentary, too, on the first one. But, anyway, on to Silent Hill 2. Even though he said, like, that's his most favorite Silent Hill of the whole series, but he hasn't played all of them. I'll get to that. I don't understand how... Excuse me. Silent Hill 2 plays in with the whole plot line and the Lessa thing. What's going on with that? I don't understand how that plays in with it. And I didn't understand it, so I don't think they should have made it. And I didn't like how it just didn't make sense to the whole... Yeah. That stuff. But you do get to see Pyramid Head for the first time. And apparently, depending on what kind of ending you get, I think you can get 3 endings, maybe. But I know you get 2. One of the endings is he and Laura are set free and Silent Hill is like greener and brighter, and those 2 are allowed to leave. And then the other ending is he gets defeated by the 2 Pyramid Heads, and he gets created into a Pyramid Head. I'm sorry if I'm making spoiler, but I'm just, giving my review, and because I don't like horror movies, and I never want to watch horror movies and all that stuff, but the reason I'm watching it is because I want to know the history, the plot line, the backstory, and all that. I also read on Wikipedia that apparently he might be Alyssa's protector, like they say Pyramid Head is in Silent Hill 2 Revelations, the movie. And other than that, I have no idea why they made Silent Hill 2 like that kind of storyline. I don't understand. But anyway, on to Silent Hill 3, which is part of it. Okay, so Silent Hill 3 and Silent Hill 2, the movie, basically are kind of the same. And it's good. And some of the stuff is similar, like the carnival and Harry. No, the similarities and stuff. But when you're first introduced to Vincent, the game Vincent is such a complete jackass and a bastard and an idiot. And I don't like that version. I like the movie one. Like, even though he's also part of the cult and is Claudia's son and all that other stuff, he's actually cuter in the movie. And I find he's a better character, and he's a lot nicer. And I think he's more, maybe not more help, but like, I just think that they made him a better character in the movie than they did in the game. The ending wasn't my favorite part. I liked, obviously, I'm gonna say this most of the time, I like the movie ending. Because, I thought that was pretty cool, that, the disc, yeah, that, I don't know what it's, actually, like, said, like, I want to see your true self, and, you know, when you touch it, they turn and whatever. I thought that was freaking cool. And, I like the idea of them making Pyramid Head Alessa's protector. And since Heather / Sharon is technically Alessa's good half, that he would protect her as well. And I'm also kind of glad that she went out as well. Like, I thought it was pretty cool. And I like this one. I like that it was part of the entire series. Okay. On to my next one. I recently finished watching... Oh, hold on. Silent Hill 2 Part 2 and 3, the games, I watched from TheRadBrad. And it's the HD version. I don't know if that matters, but yeah, I like his commentary. It's actually really good. And he at the time during Silent Hill 3, his girlfriend was also there commentating with him. I do not know if him and his girlfriend are still together. The last video of that playlist was back in 2012, so last year. So as far as I know, they might be still together. It'd be good if they were. Excuse me. So the next one I watched, recently finished today, was Silent Hill: The Origins. Like what, I guess, how this whole thing got started and what happened to Alessa and stuff. Some of the stuff I liked, some of the stuff I didn't. Like, obviously you got the burning part and got the cult. But, I didn't like how her mother was a bad person. Like, she was definitely a bad person. In the movie, she is kind of like, you know, brainwashed like any other kind of cult would do to you. But, in the movie, she's still, like, she doesn't know kind of what they're doing, or maybe I haven't watched the first one in a long time. I have put the first movie on hold at the library, so eventually I will watch it again during the day. Yeah. I don't like the fact that she's like, she's like, you know, bad person. She wants, like, she's like, you know, kind of like, seriously brainwashed the cult, and like, you know, you can feel that she's like a bad person. In the movie, you know, she is brainwashed, but she's not really a complete bad person. She's relatively a good person in the cult and brainwashed and all that stuff. And I don't like the fact that I don't even know I'm not gonna get into completely the birthing God and the trying to kill her and all that stuff. I'm not gonna get into that because I haven't watched the first movie in a while, so I can't, say this and about that and the backstory and the history and all that stuff. But I didn't really get the ending. Like at the end of the game, she the triangle thing made a baby appear above the burned, charred carcass of Alessa. I didn't really get that part, if that was supposed to be Cheryl, or supposedly supposed to be God, or whoever. I didn't get that part, but when it cut to the cutscene, like, where he is, like, outside of Silent Hill, and it's all green and stuff, and he gets into his truck and sees Alessa with, the baby. That part is like, okay, that's thing. But other than that, I didn't really get the ending. But I kind of understood. Kinda. Can't be all that stuff. But the guy who did the playthrough that I watched, the Ashfire06, I did not like his commentary. He swore so much, and I thought he was a complete idiot. He didn't go to all the rooms, and you should go to all the rooms, and he fast-forward in places. Like, why would you... You're doing a playthrough, walkthrough thing. You do it in a normal... You do it at normal speed. At least that's what I think. I want to see... Like, the reason I watch it is to actually see it. I was actually talking to my screen, saying, like, oh my god, if I had this game, but I never will play it, but if I did, and if I did play it, you go through everything. But, like, he sounded kind of black. Like, I don't mean to be prejudiced and stuff, but, like, he sounded black. Like, gangster. Maybe not black, but he sounded gangster. So, like, I cannot believe his language. Like, oh my god. It was unbelievable. I don't say about him, but obviously I will not be watching him again. I don't usually watch a lot of gameplays. I have GhostRobo. I subscribe to him, and I subscribe to Toby Turner, or Tobuscus. They have... I watch them for some things, but Tobuscus hasn't been playing a lot of stuff that I like, and I only watched him because, well, I like the video and the commentary. It's like really funny, and oh my god, me and my old roommate Julie would like laugh our heads off. And GhostRobo, he doesn't completely finish stuff. Like, he was playing Alice Madness Returns or something like that. The new Alice in Wonderland game. He didn't completely finish it, and I had to watch it from someone else. But yeah. Anyway, I am now watching Silent Hill Homecoming, and I'm watching that on Virtual Cat 2010. This person doesn't actually do commentary with the game, but I did only just watch the first episode. Sorry about that. I did just watch the first episode, and I'm on the second one. But I'm gonna watch it on this person because I'm already watching it, and the picture is, like, really good. And we'll see. I wasn't gonna watch it, but I looked up on Wikipedia and just got a list of all games in order. I can't remember the reason I'm watching it, but obviously it had some... I do remember it saying it had, like, some backstory to, like, the Alessa plotline and that kind of stuff. So that's the only reason I'm watching it. Yeah. I will get into... So far, it's okay. I don't know. And, like... Alright, this is one thing I don't like about certain game players on YouTube and stuff like that. These last two people that I watched, they hardly used their map. You get a map so you can tell where the hell you're going. You use it. And the reason why they give you the map is, like, they write stuff on it. And they tell you, like, you need to go here, or there's something interesting here, and stuff like that. Like, in Silent Hill, the doors and stuff, you either get a line that goes through, and it either has, like, through the doorway, it'll have a two-way arrow telling that you can go in and out of the room, or you can only go through one side of the room, stuff like that. Or it will make a squiggly line over the door saying that you cannot go through this door at all. Or it will give you a solid line, which means you need a key for that room, or some kind of object thing to, you know, open the door. Oh my god. The guy from Silent Hill Origins, oh my god. It was unbelievable how much of an idiot he was. And, like, he picked up a room key for 500, and he kept going to, he went to that door in, like, the real world and the nightmare version, and he already had the key for that room. He could have used that. But, he's like, I can't go through that room, I'm gonna go do something else. He already had the key for that room. Like, holy shit. Oh my god. Unbelievable. And another thing. Since I started watching Homecoming, this guy who just got his map hardly uses it at all. Like, and there's so many doors that he misses. I can't even tell if he's already played this game or not. But, like, people who haven't played this game, like me, like, want you use the map, please. Oh my god, I love using my map. I do. I seriously love in like my X-Men Legend games. I use my map, like, as much as I can. Like, it's insane how much I use it. I think I have a map. I think I do. I can't remember, but it's been a little while since I used that. But regardless, I use if I do have map, I use it regardless. I like knowing where I'm going or where I need to be, what direction I need to take, and all that stuff. I need my map. Like, no idea. Yeah, there's one thing that I found with the game and the movies that I found cool and seriously creepy at the same time were the nurses. Like, oh my god. Like, holy fucking shit. Well, when I first saw them, it's like insanely crazy. Those freak me out so much. But the cool thing I like about them is that if you stop moving, they also stop moving. And but that's like without the light on that I noticed in this current episode I'm watching. But I think they also react to light as well. So that's the only cool part. Yeah. It's pretty cool and creepy at the same time. And I think in one of the Silent Hill ones that I watched, in one of them, I think maybe it was Silent Hill 3 or Silent Hill Origins that I watched. The nurses weren't as creepy. They actually had, you know, like black short hair, and you can see a face. I didn't like that design of them. I really like the design where it's like, you know, pearly white skin, the white short dress that they wear, and their whole head swathed in bandages and, like, you know, the wraparound kind of thing. Those, I think that's even creepier. Like, it's insanely creepier and like they're all uniform and stuff like that, and like that's the best part. Well, hi again. So obviously this video is continuing from the other night when I started this. Probably, yeah, the other night, 2 nights ago. Because last night I didn't. I'm not sure. Anyway, I just finished. I just finished watching Silent Hill: The Homecoming, and that was interesting. I like the plot line. It actually inspired me to get an idea for my own kind of like a child sacrificial thing. I think it's an original idea, but I don't know. We'll see. But that's about all I will tell you. So even though there wasn't any commentary and he hardly used his maps, it's a fairly good playthrough. I'm not sure what else to tell you. I don't know what else to tell you, even though I just finished watching it. I should have more to tell you other than that. You can watch Virtual Cat 2010, because that's the person I watched. So, that's about all I can really tell you. Well, he or she, they also showed the other endings, like the three kind of bad endings, and the joke ending. So it's good. And apparently they showed all the costumes and all the weapons that you can get. Pretty good. The next one I will be watching is Shattered Memories. So, more towel on my head. Well, I just started watching Shattered Memories. I'm on episode 4, or part 4, or whatever you want to call it, but it's number 4. I had read the plot before, because when I wanted to know the order of when the games came out and such. I started watching the game, and I'm kind of confused as well as Harry is in the game. But I kind of understand now that it's you go to the patient session clips, and it's it makes sense, I guess. It might be a little different from the original game. But the one part about it is, if you haven't played it, I'm sorry if I'm going to tell you something like this, but I'm just going to tell you. And for those of you who've already played it, whatever. I don't understand why his daughter would be thinking or like imagining this, or I'm not sure why she would think all of that was a fantasy. Like, if she was gonna be in denial of something, wouldn't it be like what happened to her, like how she disappeared and stuff, why she was like kidnapped and stuff, or actually it kind of doesn't, I don't know. I just don't know why they wouldn't make it like have her side of the story or something like that. But I don't even understand it anyway. Yeah. Cause like obviously this is after this has to be after she escapes from Silent Hill in the 3rd game. So I'm actually really confused at the moment. Yeah, I just don't understand why she would even be in denial, or why she would be seeing a psychologist to figure out if she's gonna accept her father's death or not. Because like in the game, you kind of, after she finds out her father was killed, she kind of goes like, right away to Silent Hill. So I'm not really understanding this game, but I don't know. I think it's interesting. I think it might be interesting, which is why I'm watching it. Even though I said the reason why I'm even watching any of this stuff is because I want to know the plot line, the background, understand more about the order and stuff like that. I'm thoroughly confused right now, even though I know the plot. Even though I know, like, okay, the patient sessions are Cheryl, and you're watching Harry try and find his daughter. and apparently it's just a fantasy alternate universe that you see. I don't really understand, but maybe I'll understand by the end of the game or the playthrough. This person also doesn't talk through the game. But he has 20 videos, which is, it's all the way to the end and not like, I just wish I could find people who did commentary along with the video, because I like that. I like hearing people talk about it and hearing their reaction, because like sometimes that's even scarier. But said, I will tell you this. At night, when I'm trying to go to sleep, I actually have to keep my night table light on, not just my night light. It's in like my brain. I just hope that I can get all this finished so I won't have to deal with it anymore, and I can, go to sleep better. But my last one, which I will tell you later, I will be watching TheRadBrad again, and he, as far as I know, from watching Silent Hill 2 and 3, he does commentary along with his play through, so I'm going to be happy about that. Like, the last thing I'm going to be watching from Silent Hill series is a playthrough with commentary, and I really, really like that. Just makes it all the better. Okay, so I don't know why I started this next clip like that, but I'm on part 9 of this playlist that he's made of all the clips of he's made of the of his playthrough or walk. I don't know. I'm gonna be calling it playthrough for however long. But I am totally lost in Shattered Memories. I have no idea what the heck's going on. I wish they did more of the patient session clips, because at least that I understand. But when you're with Harry, my mind is like, what the fuck is going on? And what does this have to do with that central story in this game? Not just the entire Silent Hill thing. So, what? Oh fuck! Oh, my brain is going to explode by the end of this playthrough. Okay, what the fuck is up with Dahlia? Because, Dahlia, as far as I know, she is, Alessa's daughter. No, sorry, Alessa's mother. That's what it is. But in Shattered Memories, she is much younger. And as far as I can tell, she's a bit of a slut. Though I really like her outfit. But her attitude could be better. Oh my gosh. What is going on? Like, I know it's supposed to be like the same kind of characters and doings, just in like an alternate universe, but like, what the heck is going on? Like, what's gonna happen with like Alessa and all that stuff? Like, oh my goodness, I'm just, whoa. Alright, I finished Shattered Memories, and I totally didn't like it. Like, even the patient session was, not even to, like, the entire story. Like the normal Alessa story. Not even, it doesn't even tie, what I would think would tie in with at the end of Silent Hill 3. So, what was the point of it? I don't understand. Like, there wasn't even a point to, like I said with Silent Hill 2. I don't find there was a point to having them in the series when they didn't tie in. I didn't think they tied in with anything. Like, yeah, Shattered Memories had like couple of characters that were in the other things, but it just didn't, I just didn't see any point with it. Like, they say her father died. Yeah, her father died, but not in a car crash. Somebody murdered him. So, I don't understand why they made stuff that's not even tied into it. Like, Homecoming, at least, was kind of like a side story to probably what was happening in like the Alessa type stories. Because, well, as I said, Shepherd's Glen, the 4 founders left Silent Hill, so they have ties with that thing, and the Order. And in Shattered Memories, they don't even mention anything about the Order, so, like, what was the real point? Well, like, they didn't even say anything about the Order in Silent Hill 2, but I just completely, my mind was like, huh? I didn't like it. And I didn't like the fact that you couldn't even, like, shoot anything or kill anything. You just, kind of shrug them off. Like, it's almost like, what was the point? Like I keep saying, what is the point? Probably could. I probably have told you guys that I do have a mental disability in my brain, and I've been told medically that my brain just works completely differently than the rest of the world. So, probably my thinking. I need to play with my hair. But, I'm thinking other people would probably say, like, this was an awesome game, blah, 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 but, like, and it totally, like, they probably might say, like, it totally ties in with, like, the series and the plot line and all that stuff, but because I have an OCD for organizing and having things in order and stuff like that, which is why I'm watching this stuff in order. It just didn't feel like it flowed right. And like I said with Homecoming, even though it wasn't part of the Alessa story and, well, the Silent Hill kind of thing, they're a faction from Silent Hill. Basically, think of it as a side story because, you know, and, in some of the other games that I've watched, like in the first one, and like all that other stuff. Oh, like in Silent Hill 3, they actually have like the the insane asylum, alchemy, something like that. Like they have it in 3 because you have to go see Leonard there, or he's in the hospital. I just remember you had to go to the insane asylum in like the Alessa plotline, and you're in the insane asylum right at the beginning of Homecoming, so you know, like they really tie into each other. Shattered memories. You don't even go to the insane asylum. Like, seriously? Just don't understand. Oh well. Next, I will be watching Downpour. And as I said, I will be watching TheRadBrad, and he does a commentary, and that's gonna be a whole lot better. Like I've said, I like listening to people commentating and talking while they play. Not during the whole thing, just when there are no cutscenes and people are not, talking. So, you know, it's better. And the other reason why I'm watching Downpour is because of Silent Hill 2, the movie. You kind of see like the prison bus go into Silent Hill. So they're, you know, I don't know. I haven't read the plot line for Downpour. I don't exactly want to read it yet, but maybe when I start watching it, I probably might end up reading the plot line. I just hope it has something to do with the cult, and maybe not so much Alessa, but you know, got the cult. They do stuff with the cult. Because I think Dahlia is still alive, like the original Dahlia. I know Claudia is dead, and in Silent Hill, the movie, the first one, Claudia had a sister, so maybe we'll get to see her. I don't know. This is like brand new. This is the latest Silent Hill, as far as I remember. Kinda, yeah. So who knows? Um, I just hope it has like, that stuff. But I'll let you know as I watch it, obviously. Well, it's the next night. I think I've been doing this all week, and now today is Saturday. You finally see me with makeup on after so long, and not in a towel, because today's not a shower day. As I mentioned before, I just started Downpour, and I'm going to be watching it from TheRadBrad. And I just started the first video, and yeah, he does commentary, which I love. I don't know if he's going to have if he'll have a girlfriend at the time filming with him, but oh, it looks like I have boobs. But it's the shirt, and I think it's the bra. Reasons why I'm talking about that, I don't know why. So, hopefully, this is actually going to be a 67 videos, because he shows all the endings, and I think there's 5 different endings. So, just from the beginning to one ending is, I think, about 64 videos, roughly. I think roughly that. So it's gonna be a while. It's gonna be. Actually, I probably started it the week before. Started watching this stuff the week before, so it's gonna be coming up maybe 2 weeks and a half. I've been doing this, but. So I'm gonna get started watching it, because I want to be done it soon. Okay, so I guess I kind of lied, but maybe not really. I just kind of forgot that he did Downpour before he did the Silent Hill 2 and 3. So I'm not gonna be hearing from his girlfriend or that woman. So, just keep continuing. Okay, there is one. I'm sorry if there's like a gapish at the beginning of these clips that are just dead air. Anyway, I think there's something else that I didn't like about Scattered Memories. Like, most of these Silent Hill games, you actually have to, kill stuff. There's more scares. Scattered Memories, you didn't even kill anything. You had, like, the same monster all the time. Not even new ones. I think I was scared. Yeah, I was just a little scared, but in the other games, I'm more terrified than Shattered Memories. Oh, and there is I think Homecoming was the one that I watched. I think it was that one. They had nurses like in places where there shouldn't have been nurses. Like where you have the nurses are at the hospital or the asylum, the insane asylum. So like you shouldn't have nurses in like random places, like or everywhere. Granted, they are scary as fuck, but have them in a place where they make sense. Other than that, just have scary monsters and stuff. Like I find it more scary when you have like like when you're at the hospital, when you're at any kind of hospital or insane asylum, and that kind of stuff, that you have like, you have the nurses, and it's like so scary. And in Silent Hill 2, you have the spider, the spider mannequin spider. Yeah, mannequin spider. It was made out of mannequins, and like that kind of stuff. Like that's scary. Fuck. Holy shit. I doubt this will ever get to the people who make Silent Hill, but that's what I found scary. Like when you have like parts and stuff like that. It's scary to me. Like, and when you have them, when you get to shoot them and kill them and stuff like that, it's more scarier. Especially when they do the cutscenes. Like when they did the part in Homecoming for Scarlet Finch. Yeah, that's her last name. When they did that, it's like, oh my gosh, I'm already kind of scared of dolls, or dolls like that. I'm more scarier now. I just think that's like terrifying when you have like, stuff, monsters that match the area. That's just my opinion. And another thing that I need to tell you, since I started watching the games and not just, it's not from like watching the movies, I started watching the games, I am now deathly afraid of lone wheelchairs. I am. Like, I was already scared of like scary stuff, but now I'm terrified of wheelchairs, like beside themselves. And apparently my dad's wife, separated wife, excuse me, I got a wheelchair from someone, and she never got rid of it, so it's now sitting in our dining room, folded up, but still, it's sitting in our dining room right now, and it scares the shit out of me, and I'm always terrified that it'll just randomly appear in an area and will be unfolded, obviously, just be like kind of just sitting there. But I don't think that will happen. Hopefully it never happens. But that is what my brain is constantly thinking about whenever I see that wheelchair. And since watching this stuff, I've been needing to have lamps on. Not just my nightlight, I have lamps on. Scared. But hopefully, once I am finished Downpour, and hopefully they never make another Silent Hill game, I will not be as terrified. Though, because like I'm just kind of watching this every single night in a row, as much episodes that I can watch. And the movies, I would only be just, I watch whenever I want to. Whenever I feel like borrowing it. Whenever I feel like watching the story plotline. So, once all those games are over, I will not be as scared of the dark anymore. I'll still be afraid of the dark. Like, I can never just sleep in pitch black darkness. I have to have, like, a small bit of light. So, I will, basically what I'm saying is I won't need as much light. Ugh. Games are scary. Okay, so now I'm on part 9, and we are in a cave, sorts. Like, we're in the Devil's Pit. I do not know how that ties in with Silent Hill, but who knows? Maybe, because we're actually in a cave right now, and we're at a part where there's an elevator, and the elevator machine said something like Gillespie, and we know that Dahlia's last name is Gillespie, something like that. So I think her family had something to do with the coal mine and like collapsing, and the whole it kind of like still being on fire, like the coal mine fires are still going. So the only tie I can think of that is like the Alessa story is that Dahlia's family has something to do with creating the coal mine. So shall see. Keep going. Probably gonna be only 2 more episodes tonight. And then I'm gonna try watching something happy so that I can actually fall asleep. Yeah. So I'm at this part in Downpour where he met the postman for the second time. I don't know if you know that part. That's where I am right now. I'm a little confused because he pulled out the map, and it's just a little confusing as if he's actually in Silent Hill, because some of the names they don't look the same as like they did, like just the names, street names, and name of places and stuff. Hopefully it'll pull together by the end. Oh my god. Okay, we're in the tower right now. And we just, he just entered a room, and he looked at a picture, and it was the Shepherd House from Homecoming. I don't know what significance that is, but I thought that was pretty cool that they had something from Homecoming in the in this game. I really don't know what other significance that is. Maybe, I don't know, but I still thought it was pretty cool. Yeah, I hope there's more like stuff like that. I'm almost done. Almost done. Woohoo! There's like less than 10 videos left. I'm on part. Hold on, I gotta find out what part I'm on. I'm on part 56, and I'm on part 56, and there are 69 videos left in total. So 13 more. But basically I have 4 actual videos left, maybe? No, shit. So I think I have 6 videos left of the actual like game, and then one of the endings, and then the rest are the other endings that you can get. So almost died. Oh my god. Okay, and we found out who they consider Pyramid Head in this game. It's not Pyramid Head. He's not the boogeyman. He's... I can't remember the other title he had, but anyway. That's not him. He doesn't even have a pyramid for a head. He like, is wearing all black, a gas mask, rubber gloves. He looks huge. And he has like he's wearing cloth and all black and a hood, and that's not him. And also, he's carrying a hammer, like it's a cinder block, and it's on a stick, and he's able to carry it. That's not Pyramid Head. That's not the boogeyman. I don't know why I'm talking like that, but oh well. And I don't know where to look, cause like my videos at the top, my video cam's at the top, and then like my thing is like right here in the middle-ish, and I don't know where to look so that, you know, my eyes are looking, you know, normal. But anyway, it's not him, and I don't know why they did that, because it's not him. It's stupid. But anyway, I am almost done, and I am not going to watch any more Silent Hill stuff. Like, at least the games. In a row. I actually want to fall asleep. I actually want to sleep. Normally. Well, I have kind of. Like, at the beginning of the week. Like, on Monday, I went to the library and picked up a whole bunch of videos. And all of them were wedding videos. I'm kind of... Because on the W Network here in Canada, excuse me, and it's June, they're doing, from Monday to Sunday, they're doing all these wedding videos, because apparently June is the big wedding month. I didn't know. Did you know? Of course I knew that. Everyone basically knows that. I'm joking. It's not really a good joke, but whatever. So, I'm kind of now on the kick to just... I put on hold a whole bunch of wedding videos. Right now, I have just, while like during transitions of the video on YouTube, and whenever someone talks to me on Skype Messenger, I put it on. So my brain is going back to normal, relatively. So that'll be good. Yeah. Almost done. I'm finally done. Sorry, it's my DVD remote. But I'm finally done. So I'm just gonna say stuff. I need to fix it. So there was this. Murphy was in prison. I don't know how or why he got into prison, but his original reason was because a pervert kidnapped, probably raped, and then drowned his son and was put in prison. So somehow Murphy got himself into prison, the same one that this person is in, and then, you know, kills him. This, you know, bad guard isn't that option, and then there was this good guard who said, "You don't deserve to be in here," blah blah blah, and all that stuff, and was trying to get him out on parole and stuff. But the guard, the bad one, said because he was able to get Murphy to kill the guy who killed his son, they led him to do that, said he owed him a favor. And apparently the favor was to kill the good cop, or the officer, sorry. But he didn't. Well, in this one version, this ending that you can get, or I don't know, But so far, this first ending is him deciding not to kill the guard, the officer, like the good one, but the bad one does it. And the good officer had a daughter, and that good officer survived, but he was a vegetable, and she had to watch him and stuff like that. So she was the main reason why all this shit happened to him. But he, I guess, forgave her and did not kill her. And so she forgave him because, according to Silent Hill, we're gonna show you what happened, stuff like that. So it showed what happened, and she forgave him because he didn't actually do it. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And that will actually be the end. Apparently there's 1 out of 6 endings, but I'm just gonna watch this ending. I don't really need to watch anything else. So, I don't think really this one needed to be done as well, but it's interesting. The only tie it had was to Silent Hill 4 The Room, which I haven't watched and I don't plan on watching it anyway. But that was his only reference. There was nothing else. So that was another one that had no point, but I only watched it because Silent Hill 2, the movie, had at the end of it, had the prison bus going into Silent Hill at the end. So that's the only reason I watched it, because, you know, yeah, that's all. So, yeah. Now I get to sleep properly. I'm still waiting on Silent Hill 1, the movie, and I prefer that history, backstory, and all that stuff. Like, there wasn't even any mention of the cult, and you never even saw anyone. The only people you saw in the game was one of the inmates. It looked like he was, raping a woman, so Pendleton pulled him off her. But it was actually one of the Screamers, which is one of the first monsters you actually see in the game. So, and then, right at the very beginning, you see, the woman, like the woman officer, like the daughter, and all that stuff. See her, the inmate, and the hobo that helps you with the map, and you give him stuff. Only those 3. One of those 3 people that you interact with, other than going into Pendleton's past. Oh wait, sorry. You also have Charlie over at the monastery orphanage hospice thing, but that's kind of a Figment thing, and this little girl. I don't really know what her purpose was, but you had some interaction with her. Oh yeah, and one more person, the nun, but I don't think she was actually alive or there. I don't know. I don't even know how long my time span he was in prison, but you don't really get that. But, oh well. I'm done. I'm gonna watch the end of this last video, and then I'm done. And then I don't have to worry about it anymore. I'll be done. I'm done. Oh my god. Okay. I will probably see you next time.